Hey, are you looking to buy your next home in Wetumpka, Alabama? Today I'm going to show you the top 7 neighborhoods in Wetumpka, all based on sales, so you get a better idea of where you might want to look if you're home shopping here in Wetumpka. My name is Britt Dowling. I am a real estate agent here in the Wetumpka and Montgomery area. I would love to be your real estate resource of choice, so just shoot me a call, text, or email, and I would love to help in any way that I can. Okay, I'm going to try to shorten the amount of time we're on the maps. I just want to give you an overview of this map. And again, down in the description, you will have a link to this map that you can access and you can take a look at. It has all the information that you're going to see here. So let's jump in and let me just give you one little tip. When you do a search for Wetumpka, you will just come up with this area. All the neighborhoods you'll notice are right down here that we're going to go through. Wetumpka covers a pretty broad area. It's kind of like Pike Road. But all the neighborhoods that we're going to look at are all down in this area. All right, so let's get rid of that. And then we'll zoom in just a little bit. And we're just going to start in alphabetical order. So we're going to start with Brookwood. And Brookwood's average price is $406,000. Average floor plan is a 431. Square footage, 3,000 square feet roughly. Average year build is 2011. And then most of them are on a pretty large lot, almost an acre, a 0.88 of an acre is on average. So let's take a look and see what is or has sold over in Brookwood. Let's do this house here. So this home was sold for $355. It's 2,200 square feet, $156 a square foot, and it was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1.5 bath, and it was built in 2008. Let's take a look through some of the pictures. I like the wood they chose for the floors, and the bright colors really help. Nice updated kitchen. Pretty large looking master bathroom, it looks like. Upstairs bonus room. Bedrooms. Guest bath, I'm guessing. That's a nice view right out of your backyard over there in Brookwood. Really beautiful woods out there. Storage shed. There's the back overhead view and front view again. Let's go take a look through Brookwood, and then we will come back and take a look at Coventry, which is our next neighborhood. One of the things I do like about Brookwood, it's kind of like Emerald Mountain in that it's got this rolling terrain. So if you like a neighborhood with a little bit of rolling terrain, not so flat, then you might like Brookwood. Another thing, it's got a really great pool and a fitness center and a playground for the kids. So why don't we go check it out, and we'll check out those things. So next on the map is Coventry. The average floor plan or average price over there is $445,000. Average floor plan is a 430, 3,000 square feet, built in 2024 on average, and then most are on a lot of a little bit over half an acre at 0.62 acres on average. So you're kind of getting a theme here. If you want a larger lot, Wetumpka is one of the places to get it. So let's take a look here and see what has sold. Let's see. All right, so this home was Sold for $449, originally listed for $461. It's a 3,100 square foot home for $141 a square foot, and is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1/2 bath built in 2023. Let's see if we got any good pictures here. It's a solid brick. It's a 1/2 bath when you walk in. Bright colors there in the kitchen and in all throughout the house. Nice island. It's the bathroom. So it's got a separate tub and a shower. That's nice. Looks like a bonus room upstairs. And then the backyard. Then there is the floor plan. Okay, so that's it for Coventry. Why don't we go drive through the neighborhood, and then we'll come back and we'll check out Emerald Mountain. Okay, you'll get into Coventry for about $445,000 on average. Most of the homes are going to be about 3,000 square feet. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 0 1/2 bath is about the average floor plan. Most are built around 2024, so it's a very new neighborhood. You're going to get a little bit larger lot, about a 0.6 of an acre. So like I said, this is a newer neighborhood. It's being built by Stone Martin Builders. Again, one of the big 3 builders here in the area. So let's go check out Coventry right now. We'll take a drive through and take a look at the pool. Okay, the next neighborhood we're looking at is Emerald Mountain, one of the older neighborhoods in Wetumpka. The average price over there is $323,000. Most are a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 0 1/2 bath. Average square footage is 2,500 square feet. Average year build is 2004, and most are on a little bit over 1/2 an acre. And let's take a look and see what has sold over there in Emerald Mountain. So again, you get the larger lots, like I mentioned. Almost 1/2 an acre, or a little bit over 1/2 an acre in the neighborhood. So I actually showed some people this house that were looking. They didn't end up buying this house, but it's a great house. But it's a great house with an office right up front, and the kitchen with the bar, or the island, big enough to have a table in there. It does have some hardwood laminate floors, stand-up shower, separate tub. Laundry room with some cabinets. You don't always find cabinets in the laundry rooms. And some guest bedrooms. This was a nice screened-in back porch. I do remember that. So that's nice to have down here with all the mosquitoes. And what looks like a comfy backyard with, a storage room, storage shed, a fire pit. All right, let's go take a look through Emerald Mountain, and we'll see what it has to offer, and then we'll come back and check out Fox Chase. Okay, over here in Emerald Mountain in Wetumpka, most of the homes are around $323,000. On average, they're 2,500 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 0 1/2 bath, and most are built in around the 2004 time frame. You do get a little bit larger lot on roughly 0.6 of an acre in most of the homes. And the coolest thing is you get to live, there's a golf course that runs right in the middle of the neighborhood. So if you're into golf, if golf is something that you are looking to do, and maybe you want to live on a golf course, then Emerald Mountain might be the neighborhood that you might want to move to. Okay, the next neighborhood we're looking at is Fox Chase, and it's a brand new construction neighborhood. It is also being built by Stone Martin Builders, just like Coventry. So the average floor plan, our average price is $310,000, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 0 half bath, 2,000 square feet. Most are built in 2024, and the average lot size is a little bit over half an acre. So let's take a look over in Fox Chase and see what has sold over there. Probably not a whole lot of pictures. I only see 9, but they're pretty. Okay, so this is just the builder's pictures. Let's see about this one. Yeah. So look, I mean, they're great homes, and I mean, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, open floor plan. You know, you get a lot for these homes. They're just less expensive. They don't have the top of the line features like a lot of the Stone Martin homes do. Like you have this shower, you know, an insert shower rather than a tiled shower. And you know, that's great because you still get a brand new home. You get a lot of the brand new home features, and well, all of the brand new home features. You just don't get the top of the line features like you would in Coventry. Well, why don't we go take a look through Fox Chase? I've got us touring a house there that's it's an unfinished home, so it's a little rough around the edges, but it gives you an idea of what to expect. But we'll come back and we'll take a look at the next neighborhood, which is Redland Ridge. All right, over here in Fox Chase, this is a new neighborhood being built by Stone Martin Builders, and it's part of, I guess what you would call their Express line. I think Express line is D.R. Horton's, but similar to that, it's kind of the lower price point, but don't let that fool you. It does not mean lower quality. So they use a lot of the same finishes in these homes, but they are smaller and they are a lower price point. So you can get into this neighborhood for around $310,000. Most of the homes are about 2,000 square feet. The average year build is 2024 since it is a very new neighborhood. And the average floor plan is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 0 half bath. In fact, like I said, behind me, you can tell they are still building in this neighborhood. I'm looking at another new build right in front of me. And so a lot of the neighborhood is brand new. They're continuing to develop the neighborhood. So if you're still looking for a brand new construction neighborhood and you don't want that high price point, but you want the nice finishes, then Fox Chase might be an option for you. Okay, this is not ideal. It's not a completed house, but it's going to give you an idea of what you can get here in Fox Chase. So, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. There's a lot of work still to be done. This one is at least has been drywalled and looks like painted for the most part, I think. But there's still a lot of work to be done. It's still obviously under construction, but it'll give you an idea of the finishes and just the style of the house. So why don't we go walk through this unfinished house and then we'll get back to the rest. Okay, the next neighborhood is Redland Ridge, and it's a fairly new neighborhood, not brand new, but fairly new. It's average price of $325,000. Average floor plan is a 3-2. Now that's of the most recent sales. There are several 4-bedroom, 2-baths in that neighborhood. Average floor plan is 1927, so smaller, somewhat smaller homes, and then average year build is 2022, and then almost a half an acre is what most of these homes are sitting on. So let's take a look and see what has sold over there in Redland Ridge. This one sold for $335. It was a 1,900 square foot home, which puts it at $175 a square foot. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and it was built in 2019. So why don't we take a look here in this house? Stainless steel appliances, open floor plan, dining room, dining area, double vanity, separate shower and tub, some guest bedrooms. Another picture of that. And then guest bathroom. Another couple of guest bedrooms. So this is a great looking house. A big pantry. You know, nice big porch, covered porch with a fireplace, it looks like, on the back porch. Why don't we go take a drive through Redland Ridge and see what it looks like, get a better view of the neighborhood, and then we'll come back and take a look at our next neighborhood, which is Stonegate. Okay, over here in Redland Ridge, most of the homes are going to be on average $325,000. They're going to give you about a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 0 half bath, and on average around 2,000 square feet. Most are going to be built around the 2022 time frame on average. So it is right off of Redland Road. You don't get any sort of amenities. You don't get a pool or anything like that. So that is unfortunate, but you know, if those things aren't important to you, then this may be a neighborhood that you may be interested in. So why don't we go take a look through Redland Ridge, and we'll get back to the rest of them. Okay, the next neighborhood is Stonegate. On average, those houses are priced at $366,000. Pretty large houses, a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 1/2 bath is average. 2,800 square feet, built in 2006 on average, a little bit older neighborhood, kind of like Emerald Mountain. But they are on a pretty large lot, so almost an acre lots. Most of them are built on a 0.8 acre. Let's take a look and see what has sold recently in Stonegate. So it is pretty hilly up there. Wetumpka is a pretty hilly area. You can tell in this picture that there's kind of a, you know, kind of some terrain to this lot. So you do get, definitely has the terrain. All right, so a pretty big, pretty good sized kitchen. It looks like maybe you could fit a table in that one side, big enough to fit a sectional in the den. Guest bathroom, one of the bedrooms, I'm not sure which. So a pretty good sized bathroom. Looks like a pretty good sized closet. Only has one vanity, or only one sink, I think. Or no, 2 sinks. Does have 2 sinks. Laundry room, guest bathroom, and then backyard. So there you go. A really big lot, tons of room, tons of space. Again, you can see that, you can see the terrain as it kind of rolls through. But why don't we go take a look through Stonegate, and we'll come back and take a look at the last neighborhood on the map. That's Wildwood. Okay, over here in Stonegate, the average price of the homes is $366,000. Most of the homes are going to be around 2,800 square feet, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 1/2 bath, and most homes are built in roughly 2006 on average. Now, the downside is there are no amenities, no pool, no community center, nothing like that. But the upside is you do get a really large lot. You get 0.8 acres on average here in Stonegate. So you have a lot of space and a lot of room to yourself. So if you want to go swimming, you better make friends with a neighbor who has a pool. Okay, and our last neighborhood for the map is going to be Wildwood. Average price over there is $431,000. The average floor plan is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 0 half bath, 2,800 square feet, 2017, and then a little over half an acre on average. So let's take a look and see what has sold over in Wildwood. So this home sold for $485. It was 3,900 square feet. It does look really big. So it's 3,900 square feet, $123 a square foot. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 0 half bath, built in 2000. So right off the bat on the front, you can tell it's a really big house. The lot is big enough, you can tell, for a pool. Big open area downstairs with some built-in shelves. It's a really pretty home. Pretty good sized kitchen with some nice bright cabinets to brighten it up. Some granite countertops, bar. Looks like a little breakfast area, laundry room. Really big spaces. I like it. Big shower. Guest bathroom, it looks like. So it's a great looking house. It's got a ton of space, 3,900 square foot home. And I'm guessing this is some sort of closet. Oh, it's upstairs maybe? Yeah, it looks like upstairs. So there's a bonus room upstairs, big enough for a pool table even. So it'd be a great house if you got a bunch of kids or you have a bunch of family come and stay with you on occasion. It'd be a terrific house. So why don't we go take a look through Wildwood, and then we'll come back and then we'll wrap things up. Okay, over here in Wildwood, the average home price over here is $431,000. Most of the homes are a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 0 half bath. Most of them are around 2,800 square feet on average. The average year build over here is 2017, and then most of the homes sit on about a 0.57 acre lot. So a little under or a little over a half an acre. Unfortunately, there are no amenities over here as a neighborhood, but it's a beautiful neighborhood. So why don't we go check it All right, that does it for the top 7 neighborhoods in Wetumpka, Alabama. I hope that you enjoyed it. Again, if I can be of any service, if I can help in any way, shoot me a call, text, or email, and I would love to help. And if you haven't subscribed by now, I want to invite you to go ahead and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next one.